guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be a tutorial on this look that I am wearing. I am loving it. This is a nice and simple, soft, easy glam. I call it eye sculpting, eye contouring. I am loving it. And if you guys don't have the palettes that I'm using, you guys can use whatever colors you guys have. It's really simple to do. I think I used like 2 bronzer shades in the crease and 1 or 2 shimmers. Oh my gosh, I absolutely love it. So I use the Desert Oasis palette from BH Cosmetics. It looks like this. Love this palette. I think I literally bought this like the first day it came in on their site. And then the Natasha Denona Gold palette looks like this. But again, you guys can use whatever you have. Oh my gosh, so I have some exciting news. First of all, I am redoing my entire makeup station back here. So when I see you guys in 2019, because this will be my final video for the year, you guys will see a whole new backdrop, and I'll be videotaping it, of course, while I'm setting it up. So you guys can see the before and after and all of that good stuff. And yeah, so in about 2 weeks, I am doing an eyelid surgery to kind of help with my hooded eye situation. When you have hooded eyes, when you get older, that hood just sinks down even more. So I'm going to be getting rid of some of this excess skin, but yes, I'm still going to be a hoodie, and I'm still going to be an ambassador for those of us with hooded eyes. So all of my tutorials will still revolve around hooded eyes, because that is what I've got. That is what I've been born with. So yeah, so when I see you guys in 2019, there'll be a whole new backdrop back here, and I will be healing from my eyelid surgery and all of that. So again, thank you guys so much for always watching, commenting, liking, sharing, and supporting all of my videos. You guys are the best, and I just want to say thank you so much, and I hope that you'll be joining me in 2019. And if you guys are new here, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you'll be notified of all of my future uploads. And I know that I have talked so much, so without losing any more time, let's just go ahead and just get right into the video. Alright guys, so I'm going to start with drawing my fake crease. I've already primed my eyes. I used MAC Paint Pot and Soft Ochre, and I set that primer with just a bone color shade. I'm going to take this shade right here, Rock Out. This is from the 9C Jewel Crew Morphe Artistry palette. And I like this shade because it's kind of a brick, kind of almost like a sienna. And it just adds a lot of like warmth into the crease. So I have already drawn one, and I'm going to go in and do my other one. Now, I always start by just kind of putting a little line, just kind of a little dot to kind of map this out. This is about 2 to 3 millimeters above your natural crease, and I'm going to kind of lean back so that I can see my socket line, and so that I can see the natural contour of the where the brow bone is. And I'm just going to start on the inner corner, trying to get as even as I can with the other one. I'm going to just follow the natural contour shape of my natural crease. So, and I'm kind of just taking this kind of in a half moon, kind of an arc shape. So they both look like this. And if they're not exactly 100% even, you can go back in with kind of a flat, small shader brush and just kind of even out the lines and get them. You just always kind of have to adjust it. But anyway, this is what it looks like. Okay guys, so when I posted that video last week, I know that I was playing in both of these palettes. I'm going to try to recreate the look the best I can, because I don't remember exactly what I used, but the look is very simple. I think I used like maybe 2 bronzers or contour shade like in the crease, and then some shimmer on the lid. If you guys don't have either of these palettes, you guys can just, you know, use whatever you have. But I love these palettes, and I'm going to show you guys these. So this is the Desert Oasis from BH Cosmetics. Looks like this. I love every single color in this palette. And this is the Natasha Denona Gold palette. Looks like this. So I'm going to start with the Desert Oasis BH Cosmetics palette. And I'm going to take this shade right here. This is Canyon. This is the bronzer, one of the bronzers in the palette. And this is going to be my transition shade. And I like to, because I have hooded eyes, I like to kind of lean back so that I can see the socket line. If you don't have hooded eyes, some people I know like to kind of look forward so they can access like the entire lid space. For me, it's easier with the hooded eyes to kind of look back. Also, it kind of lifts the skin up a little bit too and just kind of stretches it out. And I'm going to start like always. I'm just going to kind of lay down some color. And then I'm going to blend this out. And I'm going to kind of take this, I'm going to kind of follow the fake crease line that I drew, but I'm also going to bring this down into kind of like the inner nose contour area, like as if I were like going to kind of contour down my nose. I've been into this eye sculpting technique lately. So I'm just bringing it, oh, hold on, I gotta stop. All right, guys, so I had to stop and put my little headband on because I can't stand any little flyaways, my hair getting in the way. So I'm gonna start over. So I'm gonna go into this Canyon shade, and this is going to be my transition shade, and I'm taking this above the fake crease line that I drew, and I'm just gonna start out by laying down the color. And then I'm going to start to blend it, and I'm going to kind of take it into this upper, kind of like the nose contour area, as if I were going to kind of come down and do a little contouring. So I'm going to take it in that inner area there, and then I'm going to feather this out towards the end. I also like to lean my head back because I want to be able to see this. All right, now I'm going to switch to a little bit of a smaller brush. This is the M433 from Morphe, and I'm going to take this shade right here, Dune. This is also a bronzer, but it's just a little deeper bronzer shade. And I'm going to lay down the color kind of in the center. And I'm going to take this in, and I'm going to take this, I'm going to follow this basically the fake crease that I drew. So this is pretty much going kind of on top of that. A little bit lower than the other shade, but still pretty much right on top. Once I kind of get the shape that I need, I'm going to take this brush on the side, going to kind of hold it so it's straight ahead, and I'm just going to go right in this socket, and I'm just going to go back and forth in sort of a half moon arc shape. I'm going to go right in that socket, right in that little socket there. I'm going to take my JH36 now and blend, pick up a little bit of that blending tool shade. All right, now I'm going to go ahead and clean up my lid space, and I'm going to take Sand, which is like a, almost like an ivory pinky shade, and I'm just using a flat concealer brush for this. And I'm going to start on the inner corner, and I'm just going to, instead of using concealer for this step, I like to use a shadow. It's just a lot less messier for me. So I'm going to map this out, get a nice really clean space, and you can feel free to deepen up your crease even more if you like. This was just a really light, simple, natural look with some eye contouring and eye shading. So I'm going to keep mine as is, but feel free to Deepen up your crease and make it as dark as you like. All right, I'm gonna put a little bit of MAC Fix Plus on. This is the cream color brush from Sigma. I think it's an E58. And I'm gonna just take this shade right here, which is Mirage. And I love these blue shades too. I was kind of playing with those, but I think I'm gonna go into this one. And just right off the bat, I mean, you can just see how it just glistens. And as long as it's wet, I'm going to keep it low. And once it dries a little bit, I'm going to take it up a little bit higher. Oh, so pretty. I'm also going to take this on the into the Natasha Denona palette, and I'm going to pick up this kind of a white, looks like kind of like a white diamond shade, and I'm going to just put this in the center. Kind of wiggle that around. Once I get this in the center, I'm just going to kind of wiggle it. I'm also going to hit the inner corner here real quick. I'm going to take this little MAC, I think it's just a 311, it's just a really tiny little liner brush, and I'm going to pick up this darker bronzer shade that I used in the crease, and I'm going to kind of just take this right on the border, so kind of between the shimmer and the crease shade, so that I have a nice smooth transition so that there's no bumps in the lid, so it's nice and smooth. I'm also making sure that there's no gaps. I always call it the border, and it's actually like just the area between the shimmer and the crease shades. All right, so using the M506, it's a small tapered blending brush. I'm going to pick up a little bit of this first really light bronzer that I used as my transition shade, and I'm just going to put a little bit of that right on top of that line that I just put in, and then I'm going to blend it out with this brush. So I'm just kind of patting on the color first, and then I'm going to blend it out. I like to just pat the color in first and kind of get it where I want it, and then I like to go in and blend it out. It's just a step that really works well for me. I feel like I'm overexposed here, so it's just a step that works really well for me, just laying down the color in kind of a patting motion and just kind of tapping it on and then going in and blending it out. All right, I'm gonna go back into my JH36 blending brush now, and I'm just going to do one final blend. All right, you guys, thank you so much for watching. That completes the look, and gosh, the next time I see you guys will be in 2019, and I will have a whole new setup back here. My eyes will be healing from my surgery, and wow. I cannot believe this has been amazing these last few months. Thank you guys so much for all your love, your encouragement, your support, your liking, sharing, and commenting on my videos. It means everything, and you guys are the best. I want everybody to have a safe and happy new year. Mwah! I love you guys, and I will see you guys next year in my next video. Bye.